Hi there folks, Keywii here, and welcome back to Factorio, the Two Towns, a safe space in which we awesome, where we are currently setting up North Boy's copper supply. Now, for the most part, we have yet to actually do that, but off camera I did set up the stations. These are the two towns I'm going to set up. We have ourselves a wall here, and I've come to a conclusion. I'm not going to give each town their own outer wall, unless they're under like direct attack. See, they're just gonna go about their days. They don't need walls. Not every town needs walls, you know? Only the ones that are under attack. Also, I don't know why, but this looked like a spider to me for a moment, and I was real upset. I was like, what the fuck? There's no spiders in this game, and I freaked out. Like, I didn't know how to handle that. Yeah, like, it looks like the particles that fall kind of look like moving legs, and I don't know why. Because that's never looked like that to me. Why the sudden change, brain? Why must you be this way? Yep. La 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 la. Chopping down these trees without a care in the world. Alright, so this is our copper supply for Northtown, which will, as you know, be invaded by the south. The wall will directly go across here. But that hasn't happened yet. Because they haven't actually started fighting yet. See, chronologically, that factory that I had built, that they were still sort of using, that hasn't been taken out yet. That hasn't been taken out because this hasn't been set up yet. So what needs to happen is we need to set up a way. We need the train to come down here, basically. Instead of going to here, it goes to there. Now, it drops off the completed shit there, but we're just, like us, not chronologically in the story of this game, we're just mining this shit so it's, you know, mined out. We don't want it here, it's kind of in the way. So what we're going to do is we're going to start having them, instead of doing here, we're going to set up the actual mining down here for this. It's 13 million as opposed to 110,000. We're going to start using this shit. But first, we need to think about what we're doing here. So, we have our sort of chronology. These dudes here, they're fighting now. They weren't before. That shit doesn't do the thing. I'm leaving my car behind, which is a mistake, and I'm a fool. But I do need to look through here. Look at what I got going on. Because once we actually start, like the quote-unquote fighting, then things are going to actually kick off. Now, we don't need this shit here anymore. This is completely redundant. South Boy doesn't need it anymore. He doesn't feel he needs it because the alien stopped attacking him. There is no actual chronological reason why they stopped. I just sort of, like, obviously I killed them, but I quote-unquote, don't exist in this game. So, I'm just sort of doing shit for these guys. So he's got power going. That's perfectly fine. He's allowed to have power going. But we need to start setting up towns to build shit. So we need multiple trains on the same system. We need a train here to pick up the iron plates. And eventually the iron plates won't be here. What they'll be is... So we need a train that just delivers the ore over here, and then doesn't pick up the iron. The iron is pick up for someone else. This guy just delivers the ore, which he's out of. So that's a real shame. That is. So yeah, you are now full on my iron plate train. We need a place for them to actually do stuff with the iron. For example, I want to start building belt, but we don't have a place for belt. So we're going to have to make a town. I'm going to say, like, over this way. God, all these cliffs are everywhere, and they upset me. We're going to need a place for... Let's say... That's too close to the oil. We need a town, like, right here, basically. You can see about doing that. This is going to only build belt. We need a belt factory. So where's my car? God damn it, it's already nighttime. It's only been 5 minutes. Cool your shit, okay? Sun comes out at 3 in the morning, I learned. Which is weird. Sun come out at 3 in the morning in real life. We need far more turnaround points. So, let's see here. Where did we want to set up Belt Town? We want a Belt Town. We want, I think gears are going to be an on-site sort of thing. But what did we have before? We had circuits being made. We didn't have grenades being made. We had inserters being made. So we're eventually going to need circuits somewhere. There's going to be... I think this will eventually become when all the ore and shit is gone. This is eventually going to become their trading outpost, where they trade goods and shit. So we're gonna have like iron. We're gonna have like iron plates come down. We're gonna have copper plates go up, and that's going to be it. That's going to be everything they do here. But for the time being, we want. God damn these cliffs! I can't actually go down is a problem. Let's say go down this way a little bit. Say you. Here we are. Iron plates are made up there, so we don't actually need access from down there. Right, so. At some point, we're going to need a town that makes rails. It's going to make, like, track, and it's also going to make stations. God damn it. I went to the wrong place. What I'm going to do, instead of a switch over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a turnaround. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a T-junction, which isn't in my book yet. What? Where's my T-junction? Hang on. Uh-oh. I think last episode didn't save my shit. What happened to my T-junction? It exists. Did I just not make a blueprint of it? Hang on, I'll go make a blueprint of it. Gotta go fix my problem. Fucking fix everything all the time. Always, forever. Don't even have a station here yet. It's just a place where shit exists. Alright, let's get a thing. T-junction. Yeah. Save this label. Okay. Let's hit save real quick. Okay, so it is after the autosave. I just apparently didn't make a blueprint of my thing, which is real dumb. Curve left, curve. This is the same damn curve. Oh, no, it's not. If you rotate it 90-degree angles, I get you, I get you. All right, so, no, I want to just curve right. Hang on. Yeah, it's a curve right. Okay. Curve right. That's an O. And that's a J. What are my fingers? Save. Damn it. Alright, let's go use this T-junction in conjunction with my turnaround. Alright. We want to rotate over here. Let's make a... Well, I mean... Right into the trees. Okay. Let's see here. Boop. Yeah, perfect. Do, do. And then you finally go do, be, do. Perfect. Let's get rid of some of these fucking trees. Actually, we want that forest to sort of be there. So let's put you in there. Blueprint. Why is it not named? It's a dead end. I don't remember what I originally named it. Something like a switchback or fucking something. It wouldn't have been a switchback because that's a switch over. Whatever, whatever. Straight section. Let's see here. We got dead end. Here we go. You get rid of very specific trees. And if some of the track is missing, then we don't care. Damn it. Oh, they actually fixed that. Okay. So, in past iterations of Factorio, what would happen is when you're doing, like, blueprints that I've done, and you delete, like you place it on top of trees that you want to delete, when you get rid of them, if you're holding right-click, it just does this. But now they fixed that, apparently. So, I'm real happy about that. Okay, apparently we want to not have it be out as far. And then we want this to be like so. There you go. So now both of them can turn around if they so desire. You do that for the time being. You don't need to, but you do that. So this is where we're going to build our belt, I guess. Towns are not very far apart. Eventually I want to construct a road. But until I do that, you're going to have to deal with not doing that, you know? You know what I'm saying? Really? Because I don't. I think I want it to be here. There we go. Do something like this. Come on, come on. There we go. Designing the tracks. Designing the tracks. We need a place for this shit to be made. We need a place for iron ingots. The two things we need primarily are, well, gears, but we're not gonna fucking move gears. Gears are local. Also, our pollution is going away very slowly. What we need out of the iron is, let's take a look at the things we build with iron. So, first and foremost, we need belt. That's going to be a town itself. We're going to need steel to be made somewhere. Science will eventually be a thing. We're not worried about science right now. What we need is we need a belt town. And it does fucking that shit. Eventually it'll need gears, or it'll need circuits brought in. But we need a belt town. Which does, that says 17.5, that does 3. We're going to need an inserter town eventually. I'm just trying to think of the things we need. What do we need? What was in our main factory? God, I have to pause and watch fucking old videos and shit. I'll be right back. And we're back. So, when I did look, and we didn't actually have much in the factory. Just a few, small things. We had belts going on. We had ammo being made. Circuits are going to be a big thing, but we'll figure that out in a little bit. For now, we're going to want to set up our belt town. It's going to make all of the belt forever, and it's going to deliver. Primarily, it's going to deliver belt to science, but it's also going to just make belt for me. They're proud of their belts here. They've been making belts for generations and stuff, but it started here. Yeah, so we're eventually gonna have oil, and I think both towns are gonna, both bros are gonna have oil. We got oil up here. We got a shit ton of north oil. You're a little low on the yield. You're the highest yield we got. We might ignore these ones, actually. Regardless, we have ourselves a place to set up our first town of the series that isn't, just already in a location. No, I want to get the small one. Damn it. Alright, so you. Let's get this going. Robots in disguise. That was not a robots in disguise moment. I just felt like singing, I guess. So this is one of the few places where, like, resources dead end. Like, we haven't actually experienced that yet, but it's going to be a main thing. It's just, eventually resources stop, like, needing to be moved to different locations because they're done moving. We're going to set up a belt town here, but that's primarily going to be next episode. For now, what we need to do is we need to have a shillion of these. Enough ingredients. Well, let's go get some more. Let's go get some more steel. There's a shit ton of it. Yeah, that's another thing we're going to have to make. We're going to have to make a steel smelting town. And we have, I think we have electric furnaces now. Oh, no, we didn't. Oh, yeah, that was one of the researches we were going to do, but then, didn't do that. Because I'm pretty sure we need oil production for that. But yeah, we're going to have steel being made, and that's going to do some stuff. Yep. I didn't break it. I didn't hit the wall earlier. Your eyes are lying to you. Now we're not talking about it. No one's lied to anyone. You're insane. Okay, what was I making? Ah, yes, I was making a shillion of these. Because we need a bunch of these stations. Let's put the steel back. Let's put this stone and coal in there. I'm just call it copper. Let's put the wood in there. Let's put this ammo in here. We don't need this much crap on us. But what we do need is we do need to continue collecting this, stuff. This is eventually going to be our trading hub. But for now, yes. So what will happen is the completed iron will be brought over from here to this town here. And we're going to have a train that delivers iron from here to other places. But yeah, this is our main hub of activity here. We're going to need some train stations. Okay, stop making these. Okay, stop. Stop making them. We need train stations. Which are not on my screen. Why aren't they on my screen? Where are they? Oh, this is what they are. We don't have a train stop thing on our belt here. Well, we don't actually want this anymore. So let's get rid of you. Put in our train stops. Which are under this tab, which are right here. There you go. Eventually I'll move this too, and it will be thing. There we go. Oh, can't reach it. Neato. Okay, so then we punch in some of these. Get out of the car. Damn it! Why did you fuck up? You fool. You outright fool. And then near. Okay. So, first things first, we're going to need some inserters. We don't actually need to pull out for science yet. So we're just going to have a bunch of these inserters. And we're out of inserters. Well, good. Didn't want them anyway. These inserters wasted my damn time. Alright, but that ought to be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, I'm Keywii. You've been great too, and you have yourself a delightful day. Goodbye!